Well, imagine if a strike was keeping you from completing your university education or graduating or entering the workforce. That's the reality for York University's approximately 60,000 students. Thousands of part-time teachers and teaching assistants have been on strike since November. Negotiations continue, but both sides have yet to come to any kind of agreement. Lyndon Koopmans is a first-year business student with the anti-strike group, and Terence Luscombe supports the workers. He is a fourth-year international development studies student. Happy to have you both here, gentlemen. Great to have you both here. Terence, first of all, before we get into the ramifications of it, give us briefly what's going on here, why you support the striking workers.
Well, aside from the obvious implications I think there are for undergraduate students, namely smaller class sizes, namely having instructors that have had things like anti-oppression training, which I think just facilitate the learning process a lot more. I think that in this particular scenario where we've had an administration that's been particularly averse to actually sitting down and negotiating, I think that it's important that the union and the workers at York have an opportunity and a means by which to, address their concerns when an administration and their employer just really is not giving them the proper considerations.
So the flip side is, why are you against?
Well, we're against it because the consequences for students are obviously extremely severe, which we'll obviously get into in a second. But we've also been approached by CUPE members who are supporting us because they feel that their union has gone on strike against their better judgment, and these union members have told us that this union is on strike and they feel that they're not going just for the meat and potatoes, they're going on and asking for the gravy. They're asking for extras that most people don't have. They have the best contract already in all of Canada, and they're going out and asking extras. But in the process, they're willing to trample on students in doing so, and it's their right to go on strike. It's their right to demand the impossible, as they say. But I don't believe it's their right to trample on students when they do it.
Regardless of sides, let's talk about, because this could happen at any university in the country, teaching assistants or any other essential members going on strike. How is this affecting your friends? How is this affecting people you know?
Well, firstly, they're not, I just wanted to point out that they're not considered an essential service, first of all. But my friends and, colleagues, they are people who obviously, there's definitely going to be some ramifications in the long term.
On time, right?
Well, I myself am applying for grad school next year, and thus far I've had little issue with it. My letters of reference have all been coming in on time. The administration of my applications seems to be going fine.
What about foreign students? What about students who pay so much more in tuition and cannot necessarily afford another year in order to catch up and get their degree?
Well, yeah, I'd say foreign students. Domestic students, of course, are suffering too. But I'd say out of everyone who suffers, it's the foreign students who suffer the most. Unlike domestic students, they've paid more tuition, as you say. They also can't have jobs in Canada due to visa requirements. And they're given jobs on campus, but as campus is closed down right now, they've lost their jobs on campus, which is causing problems. They have problems with visas, problems with trip plans, just problems all around, And they also face the same problems domestic students face, such as, financial hardship, problems applying to grad school. For those of us who haven't already applied, applying to grad school is going to be a major concern.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and licensing exams, it goes well beyond just grad school and jobs.
Well, I think students and parents right across the country are going to be watching this over the course of, however long it takes in order to reconcile it. Thank you both very much for coming in.
Thank you.